Hello children, today we are going to read literature of class 4th and the name of the chapter is Henry. So here, who is Henry? Here Henry is a pet chameleon and who is a chameleon? Chameleon is a lizard-like creature with large eyes and a long tail that can change its color, right? So first of all, you should know about Ruskin Bond. He was born in 1934 in Kasauli in Himachal Pradesh, India, and he has written many poems and stories for children. So this story as a whole is written in very simple and clear language, right? And its main motive is to highlight the animal-human relationship in the most funny way. So now let's read the story. So this is the story of Henry, our pet chameleon. Chameleons are no ordinary reptiles. They are easily distinguished by certain outstanding marks from their nearest relatives, the lizards. Yes, they both are chameleons and lizards. They both are little related to each other, right? Now the next paragraph. A chameleon's tongue is as long as its body. On its head is a rigid crest which looks like a fireman's helmet. Its limbs are long and slender, and its fingers and toes are more developed than those of other reptiles. Many people believe that the chameleon is a dangerous and poisonous reptile, right? So here the writer tells us about the physical appearance of this reptile, chameleon. Yes, its tongue is as long as its body, and on its head is a rigid crest, means it has a hard skin on the top of its head, which looks like a fireman's helmet. So now talk about their limbs. Its limbs, they are long and slender, means they are very thin, right? And its finger and toes are more developed than those of other reptiles. Many people believe that the chameleon is a dangerous and poisonous reptile. Now children, its fingers and tips and toes are quite large as compared to the other reptiles, and many people believe this also, that they are dangerous and poisonous reptiles, right? When grandfather was visiting a friend, he came upon a noisy scene at the garden gate. Men were shouting, hurling stones and brandishing sticks. The cause of all this was a chameleon who had been discovered sunning himself on a shrub. The gardener declared that it was a thing capable of poisoning people at a distance of 20 feet, and as a result, the entire household had risen in arms. So here, when grandfather was visiting one of his friends, he saw the people shouting. Okay, then he found the reason behind their shouting and was none other than this small chameleon. Yes, the people were all busy shouting and throwing stones and shaking and waving sticks, right, in order to beat this little creature. The gardener declared that it was a thing capable of poisoning people at a distance of 20 feet, and as a result, the entire household had risen in arms. And one of the gardener who declared means who said that the people, if they are standing 20 feet away from it, then also they can be poisoned by this chameleon. As a result, what happened? People got more angry. They got very angry and were protesting against what? They started protesting against that chameleon, right? Now see the next paragraph. Grandfather was in time to save the chameleon from certain death and brought the little reptile home. that chameleon was Henry, and that was how he came to live with us. So now after grandfather saw that the chameleon was facing so many problems, people were after it and trying to kill him, so he saved him. He saved the chameleon and brought that little reptile to his home, right? And from here he was being one of the member of our family. Now switching on to the next paragraph. Henry was a harmless creature provided I was patient. Henry was willing to take food from my hands. This he did very swiftly. His tongue was the sort which came back to him with the food and insect attached to it. Before I could realize what had happened, the grasshopper held between my fingers would be lodged between Henry's jaws. So here the small boy, who is the narrator, he is finding Henry as a harmless creature. He doesn't think him to be a poisonous creature, neither he thought he is going to harm him. And in fact, the narrator, the little boy, was very patient towards him. Now how he is serving him food with his hands, right? And Henry in return took the food very swiftly. Swiftly means very fastly. So here the boy could not even realize what had happened, as Henry used to take out his tongue and just grab the food in the tongue and put it inside his jaws, right? The action of Henry was very swift, means it's very, very fast. Okay, so in the last line, I could realize what had happened. The grasshopper means the grasshopper which the boy was holding in his hand just disappeared when chameleon just took it inside his jaws very, very quickly. Henry did not cause trouble in our house, but he did create something like a riot in the nursery school down the road. It happened like this. So till now we got to know about Henry came to their house, how we will find how he created trouble. Okay, so the nursery school which was down the road, right, and which was down the road, and we will get to know what happened next, right? Now the next paragraph. When the papayas in our garden were ripe, grandmother usually sent a basket of them to her friend Mrs. Ghosh, who was the principal of the nursery school. On this occasion, Henry managed to smuggle himself into the basket of papayas when no one was looking. The gardener dutifully carried the papayas across to the school and took them into Mrs. Ghosh's office. Now from here, Henry got into trouble, or he brought the trouble in the nursery school. So when the papayas were ripe, the grandmother, whose grandmother, the narrator's grandmother, she usually sent a basket of those papayas to her friend. Who was her friend? She was Mrs. Ghosh. And who was Mrs. Ghosh here? She was none other than the principal of that nursery school. Clear? And what happened? When she was trying to send the basket of papayas, Henry, while searching for his food insect, very secretly managed to hide himself into the basket when no one was looking, right? And the gardener, who was asked to carry the basket, very sincerely performed his duty, and he carried the papayas across to the school and took them to Mrs. Ghosh's office, right? So children, that's it for today, and the explanation of the remaining chapter I will do it in my next video. Till then, thank you and goodbye.